What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk with Silos. I am your host, Silos, and today we are doing a review of the show called All American. This is my notepad. As you guys know that I do, write down a couple of my notes and some of the things I want to talk about that was pretty cool about the episode. And this will be spoiler filled, so let's get right into it, guys. Pretty much the way it starts with the whole Nipsey Hussle, memorial and all that. I thought it was great, man. Nipsey, man, rest in peace. Much respect, dude. I loved all your music, and it sucks the way things happen. You know, life is short. So for all you out there, please enjoy your family, enjoy your peoples, enjoy your life. Go out there, live, have fun. All right. You never know what could happen right now, tomorrow, or anything. So you got my blessings, you got my wishes. Much love to y'all. Let's get into it. Let's keep going on this. So that was the first thing I put on there because I had to say it. So pretty much it's the whole aftermath of last season with Jordan's father, Mr. Baker. They all find out about the whole affair that Spencer's mother had with Coach Baker and all this. So Jordan, what he's been doing to kind of deal with the pain, he's been stealing from mama, which is a no-no. You do not do that. You do not steal from your mom. And he's been sleeping around with chicks. But at the same time, he's the number one quarterback in the school. So it's like, bro, do you use your power? You feel me? Sleep around. But yeah, he's been kind of dealing with a lot of shit, so he didn't have to, putting on other stuff so he doesn't have to deal with the stuff that's going on at home, pretty much. So that's number one. This was cool, and I hope that he does at least one more season, and then his last season, I hope he goes. Spencer got offered from his pops to go play football for him in Crenshaw. So he's debating pretty much throughout the whole episode to go back home and play with his dad. And dad was so dope, but he hasn't told anybody, and he doesn't know how to, so that's pretty much what's been going on. Beverly Hills, the school he's going to, they're pretty much depending on him. They're making their whole future around Spencer. He is Mr. Beverly, as they say in the show, and it's true, but I understand where he's coming from. His pops is back in his life, and his pops is like, man, let's bring a championship back home. And Spencer knows, hey, I'm that dude. And he'll be playing with his boys. He'll be back home, But who knows? Who knows what could happen? How I wrote this, I thought it was pretty funny, but Coach Baker finally manning up because his daughter came to him and told him, was like, maybe we are better off without you. This is what you're going to do. You're going to pretend and hide around the whole words of you saying, I'm going to do better. I need to find myself in Crenshaw. But you're really at your daddy's house getting drunk and hiding behind the whiskey. It's like, come on, bro. Man up. Yeah, you made a mistake. Fight for your family, dude. Come on. Okay, so this part of the episode, man, like, I understand where Spencer's mom is coming from. When she kind of blew up on Spencer's dad about, I had to take care of the kids. You left me. You did this. I understand that, and she's right. He has no say to be coming in here and being all, like, demanding and stuff, because he doesn't. He left. But at the same time, he left, and we find that out last season at the end because of her and Coach Baker, because of that whole thing. I mean, if it was the other way around, she would have left him. And then if she's trying to come back around her kids, she would have done it. And not to say that she would have left and not been around, but at the same case, what I'm saying is there's two sides to this story. It's actually three sides. There's her side, his side, and the truth. And that's just how I see life. But the thing is, with this situation, it sucks, yes, that he wasn't there for and he's trying to be now, which is good. But at the same time, it was killing him, and he said it. It was hurting me a lot to not be with my kids, and that's the truth. But at the same time, I understand why he left. The woman you love and you gave everything up for, to stay home, take care of the kids, work 2 jobs and all that, and she over here messing around with homeboy, like, yeah, it sucks, you know? It's not easy. Not everybody can just be like, oh yeah, well, I forgive you. Nah, you can't. You know, at the end of the day, it sucks because the kids are the ones who got hurt. You know, Spencer and his little brother. And now that's pretty much where I'm getting at, is to where he kept, Spencer's dad kept pressing his mom about, like, you know, I just need to know, to clarify me. I still love him. He's still going to be my son. But I need to know if he is my son, which is Spencer's younger brother. And they come to the conclusion at the end of the episode that they're better off not knowing. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't want to ruin that little kid's life even worse, you know? He just got his dad back. And, you know, who are they to tell him, oh, no, I'm not your dad? Spencer's dad still loves him. He still wants him in his life, and that's it, you know? So, you know, that's cool that they kind of hashed it out. They became an agreement. They're cool again and all that. So that's pretty cool. I did like that. This was another thing. So pretty much they found somebody ratted out in the school of Beverly that Spencer's not living with Mrs. Baker. He's not living in Beverly Hills anymore. So he's commuting. And for those of you who go to school, you guys know that's illegal. You can't do that. So Mrs. Baker, well, Spencer's mom goes to Mrs. Baker and pretty much apologizes and tells her everything. She's like, please, you know, what's going on between us, don't ever take it out on the kids. So Mrs. Baker comes down to Crenshaw and is pretty much talking to Spencer and letting him know, like, look, man, whatever's happened between Coach Baker and your mom and me, that's our thing, and we're going to get through it. But one thing we can all agree on is that we all love you, and you're going to come back home with me. So your room is always available. So he comes back, and he's good, and they, you know, they're going to do a little checkup, but nothing ain't going to happen because he's living there. So that's that. All right. Okay, so pretty much I wrote here, it talks about Coach Baker, you know, when he was feeling guilty and going through the whole trauma and all that stuff. Coach Baker didn't know what he wanted to do, hiding behind the cup of whiskey, or brandy, whatever it was he was drinking. He put his letter of resignation, and it was actually his daughter who took it to give him a chance to man up. But, you know, she threw it back in his face when he didn't, when he was hiding behind that bottle. And he was just like, she was like, all right, well, maybe we are better without you. And he just realized, you know, he was like, man, it's time for me to get myself together, get my family back. So that's that. Layla, I don't know what's going on with Layla this episode. Like, she's going through a tough time with her father and all this stuff. She ain't even with him. She's just living in a hotel, trashing up the place. Like, we don't know what is going on, but I just hope she don't kill herself. You know, I know that sounds bad, but it's just looking that way. Like, she's just giving up on life, you know? And so she just needs to talk to her best friend and let her know what's going on. So now we're going to get into the crazy part of the episode, and that's Coop. So everyone calling Coop a snitch, like pretty much threatening her, like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, fight you or whatever. Because supposedly they feel like she set up Preach. But what they don't realize is that she saved Preacher's life by letting him know, you know, and putting Dante away. I believe that's his name, Dante. The guy who played Tupac in All Eyes on Me. Yeah. Yeah, but then they have that whole memorial thing at Nipsey, and the main, like, gangster is there, and he's talking about, like, man, we need to just stop all the violence. And pretty much Preach, you know, at this point, at the end of the episode, Coop is about to get jumped with her girl, a whole bunch of dudes that are there that, you know, trying to be on Preach's side and whatnot. And, you know, Preach show up and be like, yo, back off. You did not just hear what happened in the memoriam. Pretty much, what was said was the violence needs to stop, and if there's a way that you can stop the violence, stop it. And just, we don't need to kill each other. We just need to work together, make money. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. Let's do our stuff. Let's grind. And, Preach come through and he telling the other guys like, hey, back off. And he tell Coop, look, Coop, we good. I ain't gonna press. You good. Nobody gonna bother you or your girl. But stay off. Don't come back into this life. Start something new, do something, but don't come back here. Just stay away. And that's what it ends up for her doing that and moving forward. So that is Dunzo. I said this. Oh, so big thing that's going on is that Spence's father is actually letting another son that he has. I don't know if it was said last season that he has another son, but yeah, he's coming to live with him. So that's another thing on Spencer's book, that he gonna have a half brother somewhere, So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode and what you're expecting from this season. It was a great start. A lot happened. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. With all the shows, with all the CW shows. Pretty soon we have Crisis coming up. And today on the news, it was released today that we will be getting snippets of, well, it wasn't confirmed. I don't want to say it's confirmed because I haven't seen if it was confirmed or not. But it looks like we may be getting snippets of Michael Keaton's Batman in the Crisis. Beautiful. I love it. Cannot wait. Kevin Conroy shooting his scenes. And Mr. Burt Ward, the old Robin himself, Adam West's Robin, is in the Crisis. So guys, I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. So get ready for those reviews. Hopefully I can figure out, let me know in the comments where I could get, where I can do reactions of the episodes, because I do not know where to get those videos. Let me know, please, in the comments, because I do want to do a reaction to the Crisis. This is going to be an amazing event, historical event. I think it's going to be way better than Endgame, and that's a lot. I love Endgame, but this is just like, it's just a pot of lovable goodness, and they're just putting everything in there, and they're just saying, we're going to do this for the fans. Let's go. So hopefully hopefully everything's good. So I'll let you guys get out of here. Like I said, please let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the episode. Please share, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Let's get real in the comments, guys. I'll see you around.